Illinois Education News, Episode 16. New Education Laws for 2020 from the Star Courier, posted on December 25th. McDonough County. Starting on January 1st, 2020, 20 new educational laws will go into effect in Illinois. Some include changes in both student curriculum and school professional licensure requirements. K through 12 students. HB 37 allows non-public school students to be awarded the State Seal of Biliteracy, which is currently only granted to public high school students. HB 2165 requires students to take 3 years of math to graduate high school, but provides local school districts with flexibility over required classes to remove barriers to graduation for some students. HB 3550 requires sex education course material and instruction in grades 6 through 12 to include an age-appropriate discussion on the meaning of consent. SB 117 requires a student to be notified before any school student record is destroyed or information is deleted. SB 160 requires that beginning with the 2021 school year, current courses in U.S. history for K through 12 students must also include instruction on the history of Illinois. SB 1694 provides that a high school may include in its curriculum a unit of instruction on workplace preparation studies that cover legal protections in the workplace, including protections against sexual harassment and racial discrimination. School professional licensure requirements. HB 424 requires the State Board of Education to establish criteria for interpreters who attend an individualized education program meeting with parents. HB 355. Providers of professional development trainings may include inclusive practices in the classroom that examines instructional and behavioral strategies that improve academic and social-emotional outcomes for all, with or without disabilities. HB 2605 provides that if a speech-language pathologist holds a regular state license, he or she does not need to meet other requirements to be issued a professional education license with a school support personnel endorsement for non-teaching. Medication dispensed in schools. SB 455 allows a school nurse or school administrator to administer or supervise self-administration of medical cannabis-infused products to a student who is a registered qualifying patient of the Medical Cannabis Pilot Program. SB 1250, schools must allow a student diagnosed with a pancreatic insufficiency to self-manage his or her pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy if the parent or guardian provides the school with written authorization. School districts and charter schools. HB 254 requires all school districts to report teacher employment data, including but not limited to the number of teachers employed by individual schools, to the State Board of Education. HB 2272 provides that contract schools with Chicago Public Schools are subject to the Freedom of Information Act and the Open Meetings Act. HB 3659, Charter Schools Board of Directors must have a parent or guardian member. Also, all voting board members must receive training to ensure members understand their roles and responsibilities. SB 1460 prioritizes teachers in underfunded school districts when distributing funds for the Teaching Excellence Program. SB 1731 allows school districts to use the Illinois Mental Health First Aid Training Program to satisfy the requirement for teachers to receive mental health training. SB 1798 requires each school district to create, maintain, and implement an age-appropriate policy on sexual harassment that must be included in the district's Student Code of Conduct Handbook. HB 2802 provides if a vacancy occurs and members of the board fail to fill the vacancy within 60 days, the regional superintendent of schools shall fill the vacancy within 30 days. This only applies to those school boards that form a district with a population of less than 500,000. SB 1658 requires ISBE to award grants subject to appropriation to school districts to support school safety and security. Miscellaneous educational laws. HB 2822 requires the State Board of Education to collect data for its annual school report card on workplace learning experiences. HB 3320 allows people who made complaints during the 2016-2017 and 2017 and 2018 school years for delays and denials of special education 2 more years to file complaints. This is the Illinois Education News.